I am a fan of Golden Hoops.
Here we are, Drew. We've been waiting for this for a while. The four-time All-Star is set to make his debut. What are your realistic expectations?
Hey, listen, you're looking at a guy potentially is going to be a Hall of Famer.
As you see Wizards fans rocking the new number 3 here in the district. And moments ago, the first introduction of Ice Trae. He's been embraced by the city, the organization, his teammates, and now it's time to rock out on the court. He'll play about between 17 to 20 minutes.
He's only played about 10 games this season, so he wants him first and foremost to go out and have fun.
Coulibaly and Juju Reese making his third career start for Washington. Trae's first bucket.
Can roll right here, excellent screen. Now he just goes around the center.
Is an all-natural scorer. Played that 1 year at Rutgers with Dylan Harper. Young with the look ahead.
Press, be able to throw the ball and catch right there. We said if you're playing with Trae Young, whether it's a pick.
Bailey's a 33% three-point shooter. Bilal. Wizards with possession. Anthony Gill hands it off to Young. Swings it to Johnson. Trae to Trae. Trae, fake the pass. Using the left hand on the glass.
Nice.
His first 2 field goals have come with the left. Trae coming off of that screen from Juju, now has to match up with Filipowski. Trae, step back, 3. First one as a Wizard.
2-5, you see him right here. I mean, welcome to ISO Island right here.
Juju hustling for the rebound. Floater, good.
Instead of throwing it to the corner, keeping you. Throws it right over.
Utah gets right back on offense.
Oh, yeah. I like this.
And Johnson, you just saw his wingspan. I felt like his elbow was way over the cylinder. Here's AG. Trae whips it over to Carrington. Bailey on the blow-by.
And we anticipate the Atlanta Hawks debut tonight of Jonathan Kaminga, the man who came from Golden State with much acclaim, and we can't wait to see him. Sharif Cooper, oh my goodness. Kaminga to the basket.
And that's what you get from him, is a guy that you can get down.
Sharif is no good. On the breakout, Kaminga throws it down.
Hey!
Out and run and do this all night long.
11 fast break points, and then they turn over the Wizards right now.
And a all-alone Ricochet jams. Go in the first quarter, and check this lead ahead to Nikhil. Gets into the paint, wrap around to Kaminga. His 3 is good.
And why not? Because again, 2 for $1. The first one didn't go.
Daniel. Here's Kaminga. And he nets on.
Dyson Daniels picks the
with the steal. Wrap around to Kaminga.
What? Kiss the rim. Get this play. Headsy play.
To the top, Ricochet. Corner 3, Kaminga. Good again.
Okay.
Jonathan Kaminga with his third 3. Look at this. Corner 3, perfect. And they want to see more. What a debut. Here he comes. And there it goes.
Bench, and we're seeing that pay off early in his debut.
And good to see Nikhil back on the floor. No problem with the foot. It's an ISO.
That's tough. That's tough. Because you can put him at that mid.
27 points, 7 rebounds, and 4 assists. What was it like for you to put on a new jersey and take the court for the first time with your new teammates?
I would say we all just have a goal here. We're trying to win as many games as we can.
That great score is former Knick, now Thunder, Carmelo Anthony.
I'm loving reunion week. We saw Kyrie visit the Cavaliers, and now it's Melo going against his former team, the Knicks. He's going to be playing primarily the power forward position. I think he's too quick and shoots the basketball too well for a lot of fours. I'm looking for Hoodie Melo to have a very efficient year, Kevin.
And Carmelo Anthony, you can only imagine the kind of emotions he's going through against his old team. On the side, Paul George. With the rebound inside by Westbrook, keeps it alive. Carmelo Anthony 3. It's O'Quinn. Ntilikina is coming off a knee injury. Anthony knocks it away.
He's picked up some things offensively.
Out Porzingis, 13 points on 8 shots and 7 rebounds. Carmelo. That's the first hit by Oklahoma City in the last 7 shots. On the play by Patterson.
See, that's the only thing. He's going to have to get stronger. He's getting pushed down low.
Anthony from Westbrook. Carmelo. Knocks one through. Carmelo Anthony. The newest Thunder player, Carmelo Anthony. With a stroke outside for 3. You have the maneuverability. Anthony along 2. Carmelo. Lee. Porzingis. Triple. Tanner looks tired. Here comes Westbrook. Spoon feeds Carmelo. And he's got 14. His debut for the Thunder. He opens one chapter of his career as he closes another against his former team on TNT. We had a technical free throw taken by Westbrook. That was because Jeff Hornacek was tagged with one at the end of the first half. There's Carmelo hitting a shot outside. So Carmelo Anthony in 21 minutes has gone 6 of 14, 17 points.
They're at every practice with Kentucky. I mean, that counts for something. Every day being drilled. Coach Cal.
Hardaway watches Anthony. Nice shot by Carmelo. Steal by Baker. Lost the ball. And throws it back away.
Another turnover for the Knicks.
Anthony. That's a 3 for Carmelo.
5-point swing.
You have your roster, but you have 31 games left, and you're not in the playoffs right now. So the urgency of winning games and Jimmy Butler's first game, that dominates tonight.
Listen, we're all geeked up for Jimmy Butler's first game. All the Warrior players are geeked up to have him. But he understands that sense of urgency, right? Like, Warriors have not had this consistency that they would like up until this point. They haven't found that long winning streak where they're playing great Warriors basketball, 0-2 on this road trip. You need this win, and you don't have a lot of time, right? There's not a lot of time left to get going, so you want to feel good about yourself.
Definitely looking forward to him bringing his toughness, his leadership, his scoring ability, getting to the free throw line, defense, just everything he brings.
Those 2 finals appearances, seems like when the stakes get higher, he rises to the occasion. He's hungry to get back out there and play. He's had a wild up and down year for a lot of reasons, and I'm excited for him to be a part of what we do.
But you got to win this game. It's time to roll. It's time to roll with Jimmy Butler.
You mentioned these uniforms. They're called the statement uniforms.
Yes,
so
they're making a statement.
If you're going to make a statement, this would be the night to do it.
Out there now with the addition of Jimmy Butler.
A lob up top for Butler.
You got backcut that time. He's got to stay in front. And one of the things about Jimmy is going to, there's the backdoor cut right there. Jimmy's going to be 7 from the 3-point line in this quarter.
Oh, Buzelis lost Butler, and then a bad recovery by Buzelis. He ends up with a ticky-tack foul, sending Butler to the line for a chance at 3.
Watch this post up by Jimmy. He's just going to run him in there. He's just going to
Herder out there on Curry. Now Williams on the switch. Herder went back on Butler. The help by Buzelis doesn't matter.
Yeah, we're talking about the rookie. Go ahead and roll it.
Driving on White. Pull up. No. Steph Curry with the offensive rebound. It is tapped in by Butler.
Left that time.
Herder cuts. Jones gives it to him. A block by. This 14 NBA game. What a tough catch by Butler and one on a beautiful feed by Draymond Green.
On this, there's no ball pressure. That's an easy
there, and it's taken away by the Warriors. Green knocked it free. Butler just stopped the jam. Nobody helped Patrick.
Nobody don't.
The jet ski almost traveled. At the pivot foot apparently. Butler drives, draws contact, and Jimmy Butler with 24 in his Golden State debut. Scoring average of his career against any opponent against the Bulls, and he's doing it tonight.
Well, the trade deadline has come and gone, and it was the Cavaliers that grabbed some of the biggest national headlines. James Harden will make his first appearance in a Cavalier uniform.
I love smart basketball players, and that's exactly what James Harden is.
3 of 3 from downtown. And it's so good to see because we saw his babies here before the game.
Tonight, 1 for 6. Plowden against the beard. He did a lot of dribbling and All right, that's what he does.
Hey, kept him in front, didn't foul him, didn't go to games of being aggressive on the offensive end. I had said it before that it's too often that he turns and looks away, doesn't even look at the basket, but he is doing it.
For Daquan as the Kings turn it over for the 12th time. Ellis in transition, back out to the beard. Harden straightaway three, got it. Under 6 to play here in the fourth. Plowden with the assignment on Harden.
Got to keep those arms back against James Harden because he'll draw a foul on you this time.
Mitchell, short, back tap out. Here's Harden. Harden, three ball, got it. DeMar tonight, 3 of 14. Ellis in transition. Mitchell to Harden for the lead. Cavs.
You can't lose him in transition. The Kings have been battling all night long. The last 2:39 when we come back.
I mean, you know what he's been doing all year long? You know, he's the leader of this team, and I'm just here to support him and do whatever it takes to help. So, after one game...
We going to the Young. What are we doing? DM, JH, what the fuck? Thank you, folks.
All right, Donovan.
Oh, my God.
Self-directed traffic. Into Porzingis. Porzingis. First field goal in a Warriors unit.
Off the floor, we'll go back to Al Horford.
Picks it up. Richard, 3 on the clock. Porzingis. Bottoms. Vucevic. On the move. Double block. Porzingis got both hands on it. Vooch still got it. Second best record in the East. This is Kristaps Porzingis over the smaller Peyton Pritchard. This is Porzingis. Oh! That was from Oakland.
Painted area against Golden State.
Oh, then they get a turnover either way. Payton with the leg. In the hoop over his former 7-2 teammate. Porzingis clearing space. Porzingis.
Star-studded night here in Houston. We have the MVP from last season, Giannis Antetokounmpo, and we have a new backcourt combination being unveiled by the Rockets in James Harden and Russell Westbrook. Will it work? Can these guys coexist? Who will take the last shot of the game if it comes down to that?
And there's a playoff play, and right now the Rockets are giving Antetokounmpo the shot they would in the playoffs, and that's a three-pointer.
Westbrook banks it home for 3. He was also looking for a foul.
Every defense is we're going to see Russ knock down his first three-pointer as a Rocket. Tom Brady's seen every defense, but I hope that part of the rule is adjusted later on.
And the rule is only in the books for this season. Oh, Westbrook all the way.
Who is better going downhill than Westbrook and Harden in the fast break? His skill set and athletic ability should definitely speak.
Chandler, Rivers, Westbrook, Cephalosha. Oh! Tyson Chandler with 6 points off the bench.
Chandler's a veteran. He goes and gets the dribble handoff, and he cuts immediately. As I said before, as long as he rolls and dives hard off of each pick and roll, plays defense.
Front off his career with Detroit under Joe Dumars and John Hammond. There's Westbrook on the move. Flicks to the corner. Good. Wide open.
Tucker, but this is what I'm talking about. This is off of a rebound. Get to your spots, put your track shoes on, and have your hands ready to shoot the ball.
Off the travel, the ball back. Rockets have led all the way. They've led by as many as 14. They start the lead right here as P.J. Tucker hits his third 3.
Look how Russ just draws the defense. You talk about building a wall. You're going to have to build it with him because he's going to dunk on you just like Antetokounmpo.
Bucks are just 7 of 16 at the line. Westbrook, yes.
He scored on a jump hook and looked at me and said, "This is too easy." And that was too easy of a block right there for Harden.
There's Westbrook on the drive. It counts. And the foul.
That'll be good because he's really good at getting the charge. That time, yes, he was moving. Great awareness.
Chased down by Westbrook. Westbrook and Harden back together. Beautiful combination, and Westbrook slams it home. Takes the return from Capella and fires for three. Yes! A three-pointer for Russell Westbrook. Westbrook got the step on Hill to lay it home.
This game, the slips on the screens, the cuts off the ball. Niederhauser. He has turned into a high-quality role player for this team. Garland knocks it through.
There you go. See what free throw
For the follow-up. Numbers and the lob. Leonard, a lot of contact, no whistle. He averaged 4 points a game. I'm just like blown away by that. Garland sticks the three.
Pretty good job thus far, but we're going to have to pick our game up a little defensively. And we're going to...
Ball. Timely shot there by Post. Clippers took their first lead of the game. And Garland.
I saw you have that big exhale just now. Your Clipper debut is in the rear view mirror, Darius. Ty Lue said his hope for you was that you wouldn't get frustrated, you'd take your time, and you'd find your rhythm. How did you follow that plan?
Exactly what he said. I mean, I wasn't frustrated. It was just trying to knock the cobwebs off. And the first half, that was it. And the second half, so I made a couple shots. Teammates kept telling me to keep finding it, keep going, be aggressive, and that's what happened. So.
Anticipated season opener featuring Laker LeBron James with the Clipper debut of Kawhi Leonard taking center stage.
Locker room presence for that young team.
Indeed he was. Leadership begins now. This Laker team, Kawhi Leonard chiseling.
What a touch.
Trying to work it inside, a lot of congestion for Kawhi. Beverly saves it. Shot clock down to 5. Leonard.
Seems like he is always on balance, especially on those side.
Well, they need his outside shot to drop. It didn't much last year. They need it more this year. Williams slicing, feeding. Leonard triple. And Kawhi. Well, Leonard so far 3 of 5, 9 points. Got the screen, works in on Caldwell Pope.
This dude, man.
James now with 13. That is a game high. Leonard. Off that baseline. Kawhi's got 13.
And you're telling me the Spurs taught on that? No.
Kawhi, shot clock at 3. Caldwell Pope defends. What a shot!
To take off a center off the glass.
21 is.
Mr. Patrick Beverly. Uh-oh, back cut.
Here comes Howard! He did it with the left hand! In his last 7, a left-handed jam by Leonard here.
Just yesterday, is this a finals or fail season in his mind? And his answer was very interesting because you could tell he was trying to downplay the early hype of this team and the season and the Lakers.
Patterson started tonight. Paul George out, they say, for probably another month over Green. This is Kawhi.
Dominate and take over games offensively.
LeBron.
Oh, what a pass.
Howard could not convert. It was knocked out of his cocked hand.
Block here by Leonard.
Hey guys, I talked to Danny Green. I said, what's it like coming off of a championship? What's your offseason like? He said it's short. He did say the transition was very simple.
St. Vincent, St. Mary High School in Akron, Ohio. Number 23, LeBron James. Your Cavaliers head coach, David Black.
A moment that sports fans here in Cleveland will cherish, the return of LeBron, the signature move, the tossing of the rosin powder. So the return is now official, and it is a wild scene. The comfort level to work into a rhythm.
I think that's over-exaggerated a little bit. These guys know how to play basketball. Let me tell you something, Mark. The game just... If you're very talented, you'll give Dallinger that all night.
Raiders fires for 3. Off with another rebound. Outlets LeBron. And he is fouled with fouls in the on Carmelo Anthony. So LeBron James with his shot clock down to 5. Good job trapping by the Knicks. Dellavedova gets it to James for 3. Yes!
Takes his one ball.
LeBron nearly turned it over. Gets the pick from Varejao. Leads Varejao. They work so well together in the pass.
nicely done on the remaining. Irving with the steal, keeps it alive. Irving cuts in, feeds LeBron. The first sign.
Right there, possessing, milking the shot clock.
There's Love for three. Love comes right back from the top of the circle. In fact, the Knicks with 30 assists exceeds their high of all last season. Here's LeBron to the bucket. It's a 3-point game without a 44-second.